Hello everybody, I'm here to introduce you guys to all the weapon recipes of my Minecraft server. Well, at least most of the basic ones. Let's get started. So this is the iron longsword. You'll take an iron sword and an iron ingot, and you can make an iron longsword. I'll put it back. And this is to make an iron claymore. An iron longsword plus an iron block equals to an iron claymore. It is slightly slower, but it does really solid damage. Now, to the poleaxe. You will want two blocks because this acts much like an axe, but much better. It is also a rather slow one, but it does really high damage. Now, to the iron rapier. You'll want one stick and two iron nuggets. It is quite a cheap weapon, but it is quite good if you're good at comboing and want to maintain decent damage still. Now, to the iron mace. It is kind of like an axe in speed and attack damage. However, it cannot break shields, as it does more damage than an axe. Also makes you slightly slower. Now, to an iron scythe. It is a solid weapon. It is much like the sword, actually. It does solid damage, but being a bit slower than the sword. That's one thing. Now, to the iron spear, another weapon that is very, very good. And it's pretty fast, actually, this one. Pretty fast, while doing a lot of damage for how cheap it is. Alright, on to the iron sickle. Now, this weapon is a bit special now. It's not only a weapon. As some of the weapons are a bit slower, if you put this in your offhand, it increases your attack speed. So you can use this for a quick comboing weapon as well as a booster weapon to improve the abilities of other weapons. And finally, the iron dagger. A really basic weapon that is that does really low damage, but it's also really fast. And if you put it in your offhand, it boosts you slightly, so you can perform some cool things, such as moving fast, and it helps do parkour because speed is helpful for that. Let's see if I can do this fast enough. Alright, so for this recipe, it is a fireball. You can craft this, and it is actually a shapeless recipe. It is a fireball that when you press Q, you spawn a fireball, and you can punch it in any direction to throw it like that. It's quite an effective weapon, actually. But there's a spell version that is stronger. Alright, on to the Holy Caster Wand. The basic wand, and it is holy because server lore that I made up, so don't question it, you know. Okay, so basically, you'll need one light rune, 3 magic material, and a stick. Enemy zombie, get out of here. I will be crafting a Holy Caster Wand now. And wait, that's mithril. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's not right. Okay, it's actually not mithril, it's magic material. My mistake. Recipe for a holy caster wand. You'll use this and okay, pretend this is a spell book, alright? You'll put it in your top left to select it. Then you can look at your tab for how much mana you have currently. And then you have your holy caster wand which you hold in your hand. Alright, on to the next recipe. This one is for that's not right. Get out of here. This is for combining to make 8 ender pearls. So for example, if I took 8 here and put it around just like that, I could get 8 ender pearls. And it works other way around as well. If you put it back in, you should get 8. Alright, so for this, I got a bit lazy, okay? So this is a bunch of items that I want to show off. So there's basically this. There's this tower shield. It's a very solid shield. And you get 50% knockback resistance. Then there's this. It gives you way more damage when it's equipped. So you can beat people up and it does tons of damage. Then there's the kite shield. It'll increase any amount of armor that you currently have already. So it's a very good tanky shield. Alright, now for the spells. I know I already have one, but it's okay. Let's move these out of the way because I'm going to show you some spells. Okay, there's Ice Bombard, Thunderous Smite, Embedded Book of Regeneration, Light Burst Spellbook, and the Fireball Spellbook. Those are all the current spells at the moment. Alright, so I have 200 mana at the moment, and as you can see, they all tell you how much mana they require to cast. So yeah, let's show them off. This is Ice Bombard, it does that. I fell in a hole. Alright, I'm no longer in a hole. So you shoot that out and it explodes into that. Thunderous Smite, yeah, actually let's go hit one of the test dummies. You can strike one with lightning, pretty fun. Alright, now that I know I use those. There's this one, since I'm a bit hurt, you see. I can use this, and I can regenerate health. It's rather useful, actually. combat. And then there's this thing. You could just go like this, hit that, and it should fly up for a bit. And it costs 50 mana, so it's a bit expensive, but it's very good for combos such as this. Hold on, let me show you. Like, you can hit him, you know? Pretty fun. Anyways, onto the fireball spellbook for now then. You do that, and it's a much stronger fireball. This actually does normally work. No clue what happened there. Alright. Time to show off a few of the armors and some other things. So this is the fireball, you already know what it does, but I just want to again. This is some healing dust. So for example, if I like fell in this hole again and I used it, I could heal instantly and get regeneration. There's greater and lesser healing dust. Then there's shield dust. You all know what this does probably. Gives you absorption for a little bit. It's very helpful when you're healing against bosses, especially against them. Now, for some armors that you can craft is mithril armors. And as you might notice very soon, all armors reduce your speed, alright? Because I wanted to make the combat a bit more slow-paced instead of the quick Minecraft PvP, which is honestly a bit frustrating sometimes. And then there's the adamantine armor, which is a very nice set of armor. It is the best currently in the game, but it makes you 20% slower, which isn't that bad of a cost for making you nearly indestructible. Yeah, that's all I got for today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.